Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Goldsmith Gaming with me, Christopher, and welcome back to Endzone. Yeah, I thought that I would have more episodes left in the Civilization 6 playthrough that we did, but yeah, we didn't. It was over moments later. Yeah, someone else was a little bit better off in the old technology race there, so sadly a defeat in that game, but the positive thing is that we get to play Endzone, a world apart. And, ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. I immediately realized that I did want to do a series of this game. I mentioned it in the little one-off video that we did. And here we are. We are at the brink, so to speak, of the beginning of a new series on this channel. So we're going to play Endzone. And as I mentioned, we are going to play on... Well, I sort of alluded to it, but yeah, we are gonna play on a slightly higher difficulty setting, namely Advanced difficulty. So, yeah, I've been playing on normal difficulty and it's been going well. I think I've gotten to a point where I feel rather safe in what I do and what I don't do, and I did start one game just to try it out on advanced difficulty, just to see what was going on, basically, which was a good thing. It was a good thing that I did that. So there are a couple of things that are a little bit different, not terribly much, but a little bit different. So good thing to have in mind. And yeah, I think that I will be able to do this a bit well. Now, how long are we going to make this series? Because obviously this is a no-end city builder, which means that theoretically I could be going for forever. I don't want to do that. But we are going to put a sort of a limit, a soft limit. We'll see where we are when we get there and how I feel about where we've come. And also the way I've been thinking about it is that hopefully the developers of this game will be releasing more content, and if they do, well, then perhaps we will get back to the same little settlement that I am going to start now. Unless I want to go for the maximum challenge at some point, we might actually be just continuing this specific settlement. So yeah, advanced difficulty, it is going to be interesting. So as for the map, yeah, with the advanced difficulty settings, we are now not doing medium. We are going to get more mountains, we're going to get fewer lakes, and I don't exactly, what does this one do? This option specifies how much open area without scrap and trees is located around your town center. Yeah, okay, so that's actually what that means. Yeah, we have to travel further away in order to do things. I have a thing that I'm gonna do to counter that. We'll get to that. Now, I am gonna try and get as good a map as I can. Now, on these old previews, we don't get to see like ruins, or rather places with a lot of scrap. In the little trial that I did, I actually started in a extremely good position next to a little sort of city ruin patch of scrap land, so to speak, and no interesting buildings either, so I was able to scrap everything. It was like 2,000 scrap in that position. It was not far away from the city center, so that was a good start. Now, I would like to get at least some water. I'd like some water close by, please. This isn't terrible. This is actually, ooh, this actually is pretty good. But it's something about this map that I don't like. Let's click a few more times and see. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, I would like. I mean, this looks good as well. We do have a little bit of mountain area here, but then a large lake. And I do like large lakes, and it opens up to smaller lakes over here if we ever want to expand, as well as a lake down here. You know what? I think that this is good. I think this is good. I do like a large lake, and this is actually, albeit not exactly next by to the city center, it's going to be pretty damn close. So let's go for that one. And what are we going to call ourselves? Well, we are obviously going to call ourselves Ghostville, because obviously we are. So this is going to be our little settlement, sort of a, well, you know what? Ghostville Part 2. No, not part 2. By the way, for those of you who've actually been following this channel a little while, the Banished online, or rather streaming series that I've been doing, don't you worry, it's gonna come back at some point. It's just that I don't really have much time for streaming as it is now. I want to be present on YouTube. I've sort of decided on that. I know the streaming is a thing, absolutely. I just don't really feel as if it's entirely my thing, at least not right now. It might be in the future, but for now I'm focusing on YouTube, which means that that little settlement in that game is gonna have to wait a little bit. So we are gonna start this game off, and ooh, I'm looking forward to this quite a lot. And here we are, nice little zoom in. Ooh, hey, there's a lot of scrap here. There's a lot of scrap here. Beautiful.
Looks like a good place to settle. You know what we learned in the Endzone? Basic needs come first and foremost. We have to build up a water and food supply, and then... And then. Yeah, so let's just put it up here. Oh, was that in here when I did the trial? Was it actually a drought period immediately in Season 2? It actually might have been, you know. So yeah, one thing obviously in this game mode, more droughts, obviously. Also, you can get multiple droughts, so 2 seasons in a row, which is, ooh. I did survive the first one though, so I'm happy about that, but yeah, that's a problem. But okay, I love this map. What's this? House Ruin, which is also not a special place. Do we have any special occasions here? Yes, I do. That's a bit of a shame. And actually, the entire thing of here is interesting. Okay, not as good. I do like... Well, actually, this is kind of cool. Some of the city ruins with the sort of road. Is it raining? Yeah, it's raining. I was wondering what these little lines here were. Some of the house ruins, yeah, like this one. The road system sometimes is a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Like fairly close by, which is a bit annoying. So I'm kind of happy that we got... oh, where are we? Here we are. I'm kind of happy that we got this, because that means I can just build a couple of buildings just along this road and sort of use the road as an actual road, I guess, in the end. And what do we have? Ooh, oh, we're being lucky here. We are lucky here. We have cows. Cows is one of the best best animals, because I think I mentioned this in the video that I did. If we go to food and do a hunting lodge, we can see what kind of animals we will be getting. We won't be getting any other animals than cows and rabbits. I would assume that when you get to trader, you'll be able to trade to new animals. But on the specific map, only cows and rabbits. Cows are good because cows give you milk as well as meat. So we're absolutely gonna do hunting and pastures on this playthrough. I don't necessarily care for pastures otherwise. It's an okay resource gathering, or rather food gathering thing, but it's not super good. Right, never mind. Let's get going. Which way around do we want the map, by the way? Well, this is a standard one, so okay, fine, we have to do this. So, one thing that I learned in the last little attempt that I did was actually about the fact that there's a large base around here, which means that we are going to be traveling a lot. And the people that were building, they took a long time building the things that I wanted to build, because, well, they had to go here and pick up everything. So ideally what I would like to do is to get a temporary storeroom pretty damn close to where I want to be, and obviously we're going to be here. I mean, this is absolutely where we want to set up our first little area. So we have a really good place here for like a forester, like here-ish. Yeah, that's a perfect spot for a forester, as well as a gatherer and all of that, yes. We can absolutely do a scrapyard here, because there's it's a decent amount of scrap. I mean, it's not spectacular, but it's okay. Are these I thought it was something else. We just four exactly similar pieces here. Yeah, we actually do have a lot of scrap, but there's a lot of scrap piles, which means that these are blocking our buildings for now, which is a bit annoying. And right. Let's start with what I usually do, which is fishing. And I am gonna do... I think I'm gonna do it here, because this is as far away as possible, which means I can set another, like here, for example. You know what we can do? Do I want to go here first, because that's a little bit closer? No. I'm gonna do it here. Let's start with the fishery here. Fishing out here. And the water. And what I would like to do, we can set this as far... Oh, I can actually get it here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. And of course there's some... Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. We need to build here, and of course there's radiation, which is going to prolong the time it takes for us to get everything done. What I would like to do is to get the cistern, not like that. Let's place the cistern here. I'm going to place the other buildings as well. Are they actually the similar size of them? Yes, they sadly are. That's fine. Let's build the well just adjacent to here, but come on. But we are gonna pause it. We are also gonna place the Rainwater Collector, and we're gonna place that one. You know what? Let's not build it there. That was stupid. And let's also focus on this one. Oh, did I? No. Replace building. We don't want to have this. There we go. That's what I want to do. We're going to place them here, obviously. We don't want them down here, because then they are going to butt in, so to speak. So, build that one there. Did that actually fit? Did I place it in a weird way before? Potentially. And we'll build this one here. And we will pause and pause. This is being focused. Good. And then the roads. Oh, I aligned that beautifully. Didn't even mean to, but I did. And obviously we're not going to be able to get this all the way down, so that's a bit of a shame. Let's actually do it like this. Yeah, it's going to be a bit in the way there. So that's that, and as I said, temporary storeroom. I'm gonna build a temporary storeroom, yeah, right here, as a matter of fact. That's a annoying position though. No, we're not gonna do it right there. We are gonna do it on the other side, like there. So temporary storeroom, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna focus on that one. Yes, I'm gonna focus on that one, because that means that I can start removing stuff over here and place it in here. So let's actually, yeah, let's, you know what, let's put everyone to build. This is a weird start. This is not how we usually do it, but whatever. It's gonna be fine. So everyone goes over here, starts removing everything. And yeah, as I said before in my video that I did, the number of builders is, I don't like how they did that. Because if you look at this, that is 4 builders, that is 3. These ones are paused, so that's fine. 4, 7, 9, and 11. So you should say 11 here, not 10. 11 is the number of builders that I need, not 10. It's a bit weird that they did that. So I would like for you all to focus on this one, please, like I told you to. Yeah, this is the issue. They now have to go over here to pick up stuff. I don't want that to happen. So this is exactly why I am doing this. Also, road. I didn't place a road here for some reason. For some reason, why did you do the jetty? What on earth did you do the jetty? I didn't tell you to do the jetty. You are being very weird right now. Come on, focus. Sometimes, man, sometimes this game is a bit weird. It is fine. Do this. And we're done. So, what you can do in here is you can set what you want to store here. I don't want to store food. I can store clothing and tools. Yes, I don't want to store medication, and I don't want to store defense stuff. I don't have any of those, I would believe. So yeah, everything else they can. So yeah, whenever they get, I do have some tools and some protection and stuff. They will have to go. They will have to go to the city center to pick that up. Here, however, I don't want you to store raw materials. Stop storing raw materials here. So you have food, because food can be stored here. And we're already in a drought period. It's lucky that I don't have that many people, so we're actually fine for everything right now. That's interesting. Well, actually, I said tools. Sorry, I said tools and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, exactly. So remove all of this. Medication, yes. So basically here we're going to keep everything that we're not keeping up here. So that's good. And now we are going to obviously focus on this one. No, we're not. Absolutely not going to focus on that one. This one. There's really nothing else to focus on. So, sure. We can now remove builders. Actually, no. Let's not do that because you can't even do anything. What we are going to do is turn this down to 2. It is time to start gathering some wood and whatnot. So you here, as well as, yeah, see, ooh, there's a lot of scrap here. Let's remove, let's be a little bit clever here, remove here. I'm being a bit lucky, I think, with the start, at least a little bit. So there we are. We now have everything we need in order to get the stuff that we need, but we're in a drought period, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, build roads, thank you for that. We are going to, yes, as this game, rather as this particular playthrough is turning out the way it is, I'm gonna do a scrap yard immediately. And no, we're gonna focus on setting a recycler here and here. I'm gonna pause them for now so that they can focus on other stuff, and then we're gonna do the scrap yard. And how do I want the scrap yard? Well, it can actually be here. I think that's fine. Yep, let's do it here. We are obviously gonna have to build some housing, which is gonna be interesting with all of the scrap around here. Well, we'll see. We're going to keep track on the drought. As soon as it's over, we're going to start making people work. As for food, we are going to do, we're not going to do gatherer as early as I usually do gatherer. I'm going to do farming. So yeah, same thing there. We're going to wait until the drought is over before we set all of that up. So hopefully now you're putting, yeah, you're putting all the scrap and wood in here. It's already at 15-16%. Well, that's fascinating that it fills up that fast. Might have to do another one just next by, to be honest. That's annoying, but okay, whatever. So people are soon gonna complain about housing. Is it 2 seasons then? Is that when they start complaining? Might be, I don't know. They haven't started complaining yet. So now that we have the scrapyard, that means that we are gonna remove this one. It's also actually done. Somehow you were really fast with that. You're not gonna focus it up there. You're obviously gonna focus. I'm gonna focus here. Yes, this is what I want you to remove. I'm also gonna put all of it in there. As soon as the drought period is over, though, we are gonna, yep, see, there we go. People are now complaining about housing, so 2 seasons they go without complaining about housing, so that's nice of them. So let's see when the water magically reappears in this little lake. It's gonna come any second now. There we go, water has been returned. So that means that we are gonna put, oh, that's actually, well, that's interesting. I did not know that. I mean, I've set down the well and the water tower, and that actually counts towards my water carrier limit. Oh, that's weird. Is that supposed to be that way? I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm 100% okay with it, but it's a bit weird. That's not how it's supposed to be, but sure. You are... Yeah, you didn't have people. You have a settler now, so that's fine. We are not in a super hurry with the builders. Yeah, people are complaining about water, so keep collecting water. Keep collecting water, more and more water. We don't have people for the trees, but that's fine. So, let's focus on housing. So that means that I want to do a housing sort of project down here. Oh, let's also fill in this road. I do want housing over here, not too far over here. We can do one. So, let's plan this up. I don't really want to build other stuff more to this side. So I do want potentially a road between here. So one for a road and one for stuff. So let's do. Okay, so it's gonna be in this to this side, so to speak, or rather this. What's the word? Angle, whatever. You know what I mean. Instead of like this, like I usually do. That's fine. Like I usually do. It doesn't really matter. So let's do it equally on the other side. Did I do a... no, I did not do anything in between there. So that's fine. So this is 8 buildings, which is currently sort of exactly what we need. So let's focus up on that. Yep. So you have just a little bit more, and then you're done with this. We're gonna remove all of the scrap over here. I am running 5 scrap collectors, by the way. I don't really need that much, but we are running that right now. So you're done with that. Let's focus now on this, and I will place down as well the Forester Lodge. Now I did want you to be sort of in this general direction, which means that we can build it sort of here, I think. Might be a good place. No, oh, I built that a little bit weirdly. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, let's build it here. That is a-okay. So let's build a road. Oh, not like that. Here we go. Come on. No, come on. No, come on. Why are you being difficult? You still have potential wood. Actually, some wood here. For some reason you didn't pick that. Let's just place it there for now. And yeah, keep going. I do want a whole bunch of scrap, by the way, but we're actually doing quite alright for scrap right now, so we don't need more. Put it back to a couple of sellers and actually move it up to 3 builders. That's fine, because we do need someone to work on the houses here. There we go. Housing. And we're cutting down the trees. That would be all. Yes, you can keep going. Do more trees. Do all of this. How much scrap do you have, by the way? Almost 500. That is that is not counting any interesting buildings. That's kind of cool. By the way, what did you have? You have some food. You have wood and scrap and food. You have the mask and tools and some herbs and some fish. I could already go for a food station. Continue to stock with food and can consequently shorten the route's food intake. Yeah. Not sure. What we are going to do is the fields that I was talking about. So I would like to do the same here. So 2, and then 10 by 13, because that is sort of the same like that one. Same thing here. Ooh, did I just leave myself a little path here? Ooh, that's beautiful. Yep, let's actually do exactly that as well. There we go. You are already done, so that's cool. What did we get? Potato and carrot. That is actually 2 very, very good ones. No wheat though, which is a little bit sad, but one short, sort of medium short, and one long. That's actually pretty damn good. Now we have 3 seasons. So we are gonna start with the potato. Make sure that we get that one. That means that we are gonna get 2 farmers. There we go. So we're gonna have to start with 2 farmers each, which is fine. We are also gonna get the dirt road on the back of these here fields, and as soon as they can remove over here. Well, we have a house still. Sure. There we go. One more house. Did we probably lost someone because we are done already, even with 7. We needed 8, but now we only needed 7. That's a bit sad, right? So plant some carrots over here, and how are we doing with water, by the way? Because I would like to get some more. We're gonna have to reduce a builder, and we are doing fine with scrap right now. So let's do some more water. Water is, sorry, not water. Food. Food is very, very important right now. Yep, as we can see. The fishery, I mean, he's doing what he can, or they are doing what they can, but we're gonna need some help. I'm not exactly sure what the hell you guys are doing. Well, you're building now, but like, what are you doing? Okay, you're doing something here. You've cleared the building area. But yeah, now we can see the benefit of having all of our stuff here. Really, really short distances. But yeah, we really do need... Well, actually, they planted everything. Good job. Really good job. So that is potentially 1,270 food. A little bit more than what we have here. And that is going to be very, very good. Yeah, I would actually... As a matter of fact, I would like you to do the roads here. Now, you are not liking life too much, which is fine. You are gonna be kind of like the idea of having you, yeah, about here. That's good. Obviously, we don't have any people to actually do anything with that. The reason why I wanted it here, because I do want one more housing group. One more group of houses here. So that would be perfect. Then I can do another here. We can build... I don't want to build it too far away from these things. I might want to do some houses over here, as a matter of fact. Might not be the worst thing in the world. Let's keep time ticking along. I can do some decorations as well. Torches are fine. So well, actually, no, we're going to do street lamps. So, what street lamp should we do in this settlement? Because obviously we're going to do the same one everywhere. Now, this street lamp is kind of boring, so let's not go with that one. I don't really like this one either. It's kind of boring. I like this one. It's a bit quirky, I think. Like, 2 of them and 1 to the side. I don't really like him. And this one is fine as well, but it's a bit clunky, isn't it? I do like this one. This is my favorite one. This is a standard hanging street light. Let's go for this one. So we're gonna do 1 here, and then click, 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 click. Nope, that was right. There we go. 1 click, 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 click. Again, please developers, let me choose which street light I can place. Yes, this is annoying to have to do all the time, but it's also fine. Here we go. I'm gonna make the everything nice immediately. Isn't that just beautiful? Come on. Don't rotate it too much. Here we go. Another street light here, and another here. There we go. Nice. There we go. Doesn't cost too much, and everyone is going to be just happy about that. Now we are getting some sellers in, so let's make sure that you do something useful, which is to catch some fish. And I do want to create a food station here, I think. Yes, let's do a food station. Where do I want the food station? I can put the food station here, because we're not going to be able to do much over here anyway. So let's build a food station here, because that can also pick up, hopefully, it should be able to pick up the food that's being generated here, right? Even without the logistician working, shouldn't they be able to deal with that? Potentially, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'll put a logistician in there anyway, because that's just good practice. I would like a... Ooh. I'm actually doing well with water right now. Let's do a forester, and you are not gonna cut down. You're just gonna reforest for now. And I'm gonna be fine with that. We're picking, you know, some wood over here, so we're getting a constant influx of wood anyway. So here we go. We have you. I do want a logistician, like so. And you'll pick up in this general area. So do you place what you harvest from here in here? I think you do. That is exactly what I wanted to do. What are you complaining about, by the way? I don't know what you complain about. So, and 2,500 food, that is very, very much, so very, very nice. And obviously, all of these have really close to the water cistern, so that is also fine. Now, don't forget the almost most important part about the development of this city, which is that we need to get these going. And we can't even do just these two, we need to do one more. Ideally, I would like 2 clothing and 1 metal in the very beginning. We also need a workshop and a tailor shop. Now, these we can do up here, I think. So let's make sure that we can build a road going by here. Let's do... let's do the tailor shop here. Let's do the tailor shop there. And then we do the... I'm going to do it with 2 roads. I know it might not be the most efficient way to do it, but that's what we're going to do. We're also going to do this. Get the roads in place. Okay. So what are you complaining about? Food. Well, you're gonna get food. Don't worry. There's gonna be food. Ooh, I'm waiting for this. 520. Gonna get it nice and tidy before the drought, I think. Very nice. So that's gonna be a nice influx of food. Hopefully, we should be able to get an okay harvest from here. You're actually capped out on water. That's interesting. Why does it say... I don't have a well. This is so weird. It says that the well is active when it isn't. But I can build a water collector that I... Oh. That's not a water collector. That's a water tower. Now I realize why our water collector count went up. I want a rainwater collector. That's what I want over here. Oops. That is fine. We are gonna pause that one because we don't have the plastic just now. Refiners. Refiners are important, but we are lacking a bit in people, aren't we? I'm gonna cut down the fishermen because we do need to get this going. We're gonna do one of each here. We are gonna do some roads because I totally forgot about that. I also haven't built roads here, which is a bit weird. So yeah, the refiners are key. I've never avoided the little task that you get to build clothing. We're gonna get it on this playthrough as well. That's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Yeah, okay, so we're already getting complaints about clothing, which is going to be an issue. It is going to be an issue. By the way, people are liking life here. People are liking life, but I kind of need to do some housing over here as well, I think, or maybe even over here. Why am I not getting people in here? I would like some people to live here. Oh, we were actually in a drought already. We did get to harvest this, and here we go. Many of our settlers are forced to move across the wasteland unprotected. We should boost our production of protective clothing. For that we need also a charcoal burner. Or is it called charcoal burner? Charcoal kiln, sorry. Charcoal kiln. The regular word for that. Yeah, we need the charcoal kiln for that, which is not something that we have. By the way, what are you doing? Why haven't you picked up this scrap pile? Get rid of this. Can't build here if you don't. Let's actually force them to do that. Let's actually force them to pick up these over here. Then you can keep on doing this. Because I do want to get rid of the scrap here, because if there's scrap, you can't place any trees. And we're still doing fine with wood, but for some reason we're not getting cellars in. I don't really know why. We're doing well on contentedness. High rate of production, newborn settlers will live slightly longer. So that's going down though, because I'm not producing any clothing. And oh, I kind of need one. Oh, this is a bit tricky right now. We might have to learn to live with just 2 farmers. Yeah, because we need a tailor and a technician. That is very, very important. So, oh yeah, we're doing fine right now. That's good to know. But yeah, I kind of need more settlers. I haven't had this issue, by the way. I've never had this issue, not having settlers. I usually have too many settlers. Like, you're getting settlers all over the place. What's going on? I mean, you're alone. And actually everyone else is full. It's just that the children are taking forever to get old. That must be the thing here. I don't know why, but sure. So, you're gonna do neck scarves for now. And, oh, right, I do need one more refiner. What can I do here? There's really nothing I can do. So, have you picked up the last little piece of scrap? Carvick over here. Come on, let's get to it. I know you're alone. Where are you, by the way? Do you come down here to pick something up? Hopefully you are... Well, you can't get it here, right? Yeah, some scrap can be stored there. So there we go. Got that going. Let's pick up all of this. I do need settlers. I mean, I have 2 builders that are just basically doing nothing at this point. But I also, even if I build another... Well, here's the thing. We are going to need houses soon anyway. Let's actually just prepare here. So we're gonna do I want 2 roads coming up? No, I don't want it. I don't want 2 roads. Just the ones are fine. So let's do the roads over here, like so. And did I place that? No, I didn't place it wrong. I did have a spot in between there. That's a-okay. So we do it like that. You can keep going. Decorations, my lovely little street lamp. That's not the one. This is the one. Here we go. So get you. Click, 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 click. And you over here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, protective clothing is going to be an issue pretty damn soon. So if your people wouldn't mind just, you know, growing up, I would be very, very happy. Very, very happy indeed. How much do you have right now? You have absolutely 0 stored. Well, that's interesting. However, can I say, by the way, that I don't want you to store any food? Can I do that? Huh. Maybe I can. Maybe I can, maybe I can. I can do it for potatoes and carrots and fish. Let's start with that. You don't have to carry that because I do have a food station over here that can handle all of that. Sort of feels a little bit wasteful to have a logistician at this. Oh, hey, we got settlers. There we go. There's the settlers. Refiner, you go over to metal. You go over to cloth. So cloth, metal. We're going to get a tailor and a technician immediately. You're going to do metal tools, not scrap tools, because scrap tools are terrible, and we do have a lot of metal going right now. And that means that we are... Ooh, here we go. We have people. You have another friend. And start cutting as well. And we are going to do a charcoal kiln. And do you fit in here? Oh, that's annoying. It didn't really fit in. Do you fit here? Oh, you fit in here beautifully. Good. So it's time to get the charcoal kiln in. Because hopefully And we're actually going to do another workshop and another tailor shop, because this is what you need to do in this game. It is not like Banished in that sense. You cannot just do one of each and say, well, that's fine for now. No. You need plenty of them. There is research that are meant to make them better, but we are a bit away from that, I'd say. Quite a bit away. So we have our charcoal burner. Get that going. That means that we can now also, we're going to do recycler here and another here, because we are going to start doing plastic so that we can get the upgrade for the water tower, or rather for the system to a water tower, as well as the Rainwater Collector. Now this little space over here I'm going to try and leave empty, because when we get to the scrap collector I do want it right here. And the scrap collector is most likely going to be important, if not super soon, then fairly soon. I mean, I have a lot of scrap fairly close. Well, I say a lot, but it's not super many or super much. But yeah, we're gonna get that. We also need to do a school pretty soon. I do think that I have a good spot for a school over here, I think. So we have 2 free settlers, which is good. Now I am using some of the materials that I conjured to produce this, which is a thing. How are we doing for coal? That means that you can now go over to the activated carbon mask. We should actually be able to do this, and we get six extra, which is nice. So it's a good thing to get that. Right, we have more refiners. Let's make you do plastic. That's good. Good. Are you? Yeah, you're done. So keep going like over here. There we go. So we are doing, yeah, we do need a scrap collector now. You need help. You have 300, but we are running a little bit low on scrap, and we're doing a lot of refineries now as well, so we're recyclers. Yeah, here we go. We got that. We got a nice little influx here, so we have 7 now in total. And you also do those masks, and I would like for you, oh, here we go. So charcoal burner up, forester up, and the farmers up. I think that we're doing fine for food right now. You are harvesting now, and you're going to be able to go a whole planting and see, or rather planting, etc., until the next drought period. So we have a couple. Ooh, haven't we finished? We have finished the lamps, and you're still complaining. Well, aren't we? A little bit interesting. That's fine. We will start doing the flower beds, I think. Yeah, I do like the flower beds a little bit more. So 1 flower bed here and 1 flower bed here. There you go. And now we're getting into some housing issues. That means that it's most likely time already for the first shelter. We can fit it in here, because you see, it sort of fits. Not really, but it sort of fits. I don't want to go in here. I could go here, but it's a bit far away. Or do I want to do the shelter over here? Potentially. That might be a thing that I do. Or I just place it here. I can just place it here, and it will actually fit pretty damn well. Yeah, let's do it. Shelter down there. But obviously we are lacking in cloth. I'm gonna have 3 cloth, by the way. That is the plan right now. You are creating plastic, so that's good. Why are we not producing this? Focus on this, please. We do need this for the extra cloth. So please focus. Focus. There we go. Good job. Another refiner. We move this over to metal and this over to cloth. Good. What are you gonna do? No, you moved over to cloth immediately. Perfect. Because this one needs 10 cloth. So we're gonna need cloth for that. We need cloth for clothes. So that is where we are right now. I'm thinking that we need another water carrier. I do want to. Let's actually open up the well. the well as well, because that is more production as well as more storage. This only stores to 1,000, and I don't know exactly how much it stores, but it stores, what is it? 350. Okay, not that much, but it's a bit. So having that close by to here means that you are now going to start picking up water from there, and that's 24 plastic, that's a lot. But we are soon going to go for this upgrade. How are we? Ooh, we are running a little bit low on the old scrap. So we're getting to a point where I need to get more scrap collectors, I think. And yeah, the housing situation, it's fine. Ooh, they're actually building it. Hey, you sent a lot of cloth there. So there we go. That's the first shelter. We are going to probably build another shelter right by here. And what I would like to do, food is still interesting. Let's do an orchard as well. Let's get the orchard down. We got, what did we get? Pecans. 5 seasons. Regrowth time, 1 season. You know what? Let's just go for it. That's fine. We've got some more settlers, so let's place you into farming. And where is the important bits now? We're gonna go more water carriers for now. You should be getting a whole bunch of cloth right now. Yeah, up to 6, but I could go for more tailors. And are we producing metal tools? Oh, you are not producing metal tools. Get you over to metal tools as well. I might not be doing enough metal. Could that be a thing? We're doing the coal, that's good. So not a problem with coal. Still people without protective clothing, hopefully that will end soon. I think that it's time to go for the school. Because obviously we need our people to be educated. So yeah, I do think that I mean, I could fit it in here. That would be kind of cool. Because I don't think that I might want to do another. No, actually, over here is going to be some water stuff. Nope. We're going to, as I planned. I say planned, I didn't really plan it, but, you know, a little bit. Let's do the school over here. So school is important for a couple of reasons. Ta-da, school being done. We're going to put 1 teacher in here. So in the school, I don't think that I mentioned too much about this, but we have 4 different areas. So either productivity, they are training productivity, more efficiently perform their work in different professions. And either we can do handling tools, longer they're able to use an individual tool before it breaks, same with clothing before it falls apart. The last one is badges. And badges are important when we do our expeditions. In certain areas of our expeditions where we will go, we will be needing some badges, and people get badges from different things. By the way, is there a list of your people? I don't know that there is. I have no idea if there is. Like, if we can look at these, do any of you have any of you received a badge? None of you have received badges. Do I have anyone with badges? Some of the fishermen, perhaps? Nope, no badges there. Scrap collectors, have you picked up badges? Oh, here. Oh, wow. How? You picked up the builder badge, the fisher badge, the refiner badge, the tailor badge. You've done everything. Sadly, you are a very old adult, so you are not going to be around that much longer, but wow, you picked up everything. That's interesting. So by the way, the shelter. The shelter is good for one reason. It keeps people from just reproducing too much. You don't want to exponentially increase your population, by the way. Even though having more settlers and more professions is nice, it can grow out of control. You don't want that. And as you can see, we are already almost maxing out this shelter, which means that I'm actually going to plan the second one immediately. So we're going to go for one next by to the other one. Here we go. Get that there. We're also going to do the roads, because I didn't do it before. There we go. 2 shelters here. And yep, we are running out of scraps. So, scrap collectors, you need to do a better job. You need to do stuff faster. Come on. yeah, we're running out of scraps. If we don't have scraps, yeah, the refiners can't work. So scraps are very, 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 very important. That means that since I don't have that much scrap, the scrap collector might be one of the first things that we research. Which is a bit sad, because I don't really want to do that, but it might actually be that is what we have to do. Now granted, the shelter, how much did the shelter cost? That was 72 scraps, so sure, I used quite a lot of our stock, so to speak. Have I drained this place of scrap yet? I think so. We have some tools. Why did we bring tools over there, or were there tools there all the time? Potentially. You both are actually doing tools, and we are sort of just on the limit there, so that's good. So here we go, another shelter that's empty. That's perfect. Just ready for what's gonna come in our our population boom. We're doing fine. We're getting a drought period now. We are sitting at a pretty damn decent amount of, well, everything. By the way, what's our limit on food? 5,000, that's fine. I do want to increase the wood limit, even though I'm not even close. But yeah, I feel safe. I do feel safe. We are going to build this one pretty damn soon. I do have the plastic. I don't know why it's red. I have all the plastic in the world. It's actually the wooden scrap that's an issue. So we are running a little bit low on protective clothing. But you guys should be handling that a-okay. By the way, one thing that you can see, if you go to the tailors, you can see how far they have where they live. That's pretty far, I'd say. That's basically the furthest away that I would ideally want it to be. Now, one thing that we can do now, by the way, remove the water carriers and the fishermen, and you guys gather stuff. You can gather this, and we can gather down here. That's 152 scraps-ish. So just pick that up, and don't bring it over here. I kind of would like to get this up, by the way, because the mounted bus is a place where they can boost confidence, and boosting confidence is a good thing as well. So during the drought period, there's no reason to have water carriers and fishermen, because they can't really, you know, do what they're supposed to do. So just put them as settlers during the drought period. I know I did it before, but I'm doing it now. And we're starting to fill up this shelter as well. And actually, that's down to 14. That's beautiful. Right, so we are okay with the housing situation right now, I'd say. I don't think that we have that much problem with that at all. So that's a good thing. And we have survived another drought period. And I'd say that the water and food situation right now is good. But we are gonna need to do something about that pretty soon. Hey, we had cows and rabbits. There are goats here. What happened? Where are... No, oh, I thought it was rabbits. That looks like a rabbit. Okay, it's not rabbits, it's goats. So that's actually pretty damn good. So yeah, as I said, we are definitely gonna do some... we are absolutely gonna do some pastures on this whole playthrough. That's cool. So, Foresters Lodge, you're doing your thing, and we're doing fine for wood right now, so keep reforesting. We are gonna do two important things. We're gonna do the Gatherer, so you can be... Ooh, you fit in very snugly here, but then I don't get anything down here. So I could build it like this. And then you can place, I guess, something here. I mean, it does fit in beautifully here, doesn't it? I'm actually going to build it like that. And we can have, there we go. So, the next thing that we need is, not community, resources, herbal huts. We do need to get some herbs in, because people are probably pretty soon going to start complaining about being sick and all of that. There we go. Now, as for the school, the thing that I was going to mention is that one of the first research projects that we are going to try and do is the upgraded school, or the advanced school. this one. What it does is that it actually trains all of these at the same time. And I don't think that I need to tell you how incredibly useful that is. It is incredibly useful. Now you're actually pretty much done with the thing that I set you out to do. Let's continue down here, because there are a lot of scraps. Now 822, that is including the 300 from this. And unless we set it up for salvaging, it's not gonna, or rather they are not gonna actually salvage it. So still though, that's 500 scrap, so that's cool. And you have a lot of roads going down there. Now we are doing fine with a lot of materials. Let's set this back on as well as upgrading this. As I mentioned in my little mini video, even though we are upgrading it, it still works, which is a nice feature, I think. It's a nice feature. I actually think that, did that happen because we got new settlers or something? No, I mean, children should have protected clothing, right? By the way, how are you feeling? You're feeling at 73%. That's okay for now. What I could do, I could set a water point. Ooh, I kind of need a water point down here. Yes, we are gonna get a, no, it's not there, it is in logistics, a water point down by the shelters down here. We can build it, yeah, we can build it here, because then, well, I don't know if those people will actually pick it up. And this is absolutely going to pick up from the future water station, so to speak, that we're going to have over here. And yeah, nice. We're going to get our Rainwater Collector. We have all the plastic in the world. Okay, we had enough plastic. So the Rainwater Collector has 1,000. Ooh, yeah, okay. Ooh, we get it there. We get it there. So yeah, the we have a bit of radiation. I guess it doesn't say that we have radiation, but you were complaining. Well, actually, it's rainwater, so radiation. 1,000 water here. When we upgrade this in just a few. Oh, right, plastic here as well. That's why we're running low on plastic. When we put this on, like this, we can put on the filtration, which we're gonna need, and that actually means that we are gonna have to do this pretty damn soon as well. I almost forgot about the contamination station. Where can I build this? I can actually fit it in here. That's quite snug. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. And we can build a road down here and a road here. This is actually beautiful. So it doesn't matter that the Rainwater Collector is taking in contaminated stuff, because it's going to be carried over to the water tower that does have the filler system. So I hope that no one takes it from here, because that would be stupid. Right, we have water. Oh, didn't want to remove it. So you are going to pick up water from over here, bring it down here. Perfect, so that people that live here don't have to travel all the way up here to get water. So that's gonna hopefully be a good thing. So you're building the herbal hut. That means we need to have a herbalist. One is enough. I have noticed one is absolutely enough. No, what am I doing? That's fine. Was it like that? No, a little bit further south, like so. Yeah, there we go. So this is obviously why we wanted to plant stuff, so now you can start cutting down trees again. We are running a little bit low on the old wood. And I also saw that I didn't do the roads over here. So do that. Is that a little scrap pile? Yeah, it's a tiny, tiny scrap pile. Right. I kind of do want to save this. Do I want to save this? This is actually a little bit reminiscent of my... one of my things about Fallout 4 and the base building for Fallout 4, or rather the fact that a lot of the settlements in Fallout 4 that you come across already has a lot of potential buildings, etc., but you can't do anything with them, which I'm a little bit annoyed at. The same goes for this. I mean, we could reclaim this. Just, we might not be able to do like the top floors. We could definitely, fill up the slots over here. That's a bit weird. Kind of would like for the developers to think about that. Would it be a possibility to like click this instead of being salvaged, we can mark it for like reconstruction or something like that. I think that would be cool. At this point, we're doing quite well. 36 cloth right now. That means that you guys are probably running a little bit low. And oh, I let the game run for a while there. 8 settlers. Get the tailors in, get the technicians in. You're doing metal, you're doing masks. We're doing fine now. It's interesting that someone is not using protective clothing when we have 21 of them. Go pick it up, you idiot. Who is it? Who is it? Niam, you're a very old adult, but that doesn't mean you're also thirsty. We have so much water. What are you doing? You're not wearing protective clothing. You're not drinking water. You're a charcoal burner though, so that's probably why. I don't know. Likes to get dirty. Apparently, you're not. Was that maybe that you had to take a shower? That might have been it. Anyway, you know what? We're gonna take a little bit of a break here. Let's actually... Right, we can do the gatherer as well. It's right there, right? Yeah, there we go. That's the Contamination Station. You're gonna be doing everything here. So the Contaminator, as well as 2 gatherers, yeah. Because you do want to get some more food coming along. I think this is fine. Yeah, we're gonna put a cut in here. This is a pretty damn good start, I have to say. I like this a lot. I'm gonna say I can tell myself that I have learned a little bit about this game. Like, for example, one of the things that I think I mentioned this in the video that I did, the one-off, that instead of doing this with a well and a Rainwater Collector, I just did more of these. Just sort of lined the shore with a whole bunch of water collectors, instead of just making sure that this one produces as much as possible. So that's one thing that I've learned. But you do have to make sure that you can pick up the water, because 5,000 here, 5,000 here, 1,000 here, and just 350 here. How much does the water point fill up with? 1,000. So we have a fair whack of water going for. It's actually food that's a little bit slower. The orchard here is coming along nicely, so that's cool. We have the school, which is very, very good. It's absolutely 100% time for some expeditions now. That is absolutely where we are going to go very, very soon. Because I kind of would like to start doing something down here. I would like to sort of do a second part of the city. Like, this is the first part, right? Down here, we can do a second part. Because we have some water down here. We have a lot of scrap. I don't like I don't like these though. I don't like the parking lots. The reason why I don't like the parking lots is because you can't get rid of them, and you can also not build like that well on them either. So if you see here, this is basically where you can't build anything. So for some reason we can't build here, which is a bit weird. Like you can see, you can build in the middle, but you can't build right here. But you can build here, not and here, but not here. I don't know why. It should be buildable, because it's buildable here, but not here. I don't know. So yeah, I don't really like these. They'll have to be there, but yeah, I would like for them to be removed. We actually have a train station. Oh, no, come on. We have a train station. We have what is this? It is a BBP. What could that be? Oh, it's a food place. It's a hamburger place. So yeah, hamburger joint and a train station, along with a lot of train wrecks. So yeah, there's a lot of scrap here. There's a lot of scrap. Oh, come on. Well, actually, I can't check for that. But yeah, if we where do I have it? Here we have it. We can see here that, oh yeah, it's over 3,000 scrap. So we kind of do want to get down there. So I could see myself, once we've cleared this out, start setting up the second settlement, because yeah, we have a pretty damn good spot for a forester here. Like, I like this spot, so build a forester stuff like here, and water down here with a water point up here, as well as the recycler, like maybe, well, actually the recycler can be here as well. So Ooh, I like this. I like this map. This map was actually quite fun. I'm liking this. I'm liking this already. I'm looking forward to this playthrough. We're doing well. We're doing really well. I think that both Expedition Station and Research Station is going to come very, very, very soon. As a matter of fact, let's actually scrap this one. We don't need that right now. Right. We're gonna put a cut in here. We are gonna be seeing more of this in the next episode. For now though, this has been Ghostmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.